This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it, body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
There's the arms. It is all over. Just like that.
Oh my God. I felt so cheated on that fight.
What happened, Sway? Break it down.
That was the quickest fight ever in UFC history, won by the one and only champion of the world, Ronda Rousey, ladies and gentlemen. Ronda, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Big fan of yours.
Appreciate that.
I've been watching you whoop ass for at least, 11 fights now, right?
11 pro fights.
Pro fights. I've been watching the pro fights because I wasn't watching prior to that because I was one of those ignorant people who just didn't think it would work out for women. And
not a lot of people. Not too many watch amateur unless it's live. Like live, it's really really cool, but it's hard to find like good broadcasted amateur fights.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But you're definitely a big reason why people are loving, enjoying watching women, and it's becoming less genderized and just about how great of a fighter you are because of the skills and technique that you have. But when I look at you, I know that there's something really disturbing behind your eyes. Because you're a beautiful woman, and you would fool anybody who walked up on you. But the way you beat people, it's like you take pleasure in it. Is that true?
I take pleasure in winning. I mean, there's not really any point where I hit somebody. I'm like, ooh, Mufasa. Like, it's not like that.
Yo, that's funny.
Afterward, I'm pretty ecstatic. It's the most unfiltered happiness that I could have. But during, it's the most unemotional I could possibly be. There's no emotion in my fight.
There's no emotion. When you have, like, I've been reading up on stuff, and I know Cyborg is somebody that everybody wants you to get into the ring with, right?
Right.
And I know she's been talking about your mom.
Because my mom schooled her. It was hilarious.
What did your mom say to her?
What was it? Something she was saying something about that I should move up and wait to fight her and to call Lorenzo, and she knows his number. My mom was like, "Yeah, I got a number for you, 135."
Okay, so that's the whole thing. Whether you'll move up or she'll move down, right?
Well, the thing is, she got caught for taking steroids a while ago, and I was like, if the lightest you could possibly be jacked up full of steroids is 145. You can move down a division if you get off the juice.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go out of my way to fight a cheater. Everybody else makes weight. Everybody else fights in the UFC at 135. So I'm not going to do backflips for a con artist.
God damn, just I like Ronda. I'm not going to fight a con artist, a cheater, and so she's not agreeing to do that then. She's not agreeing to come down on weight?
No. And they're the only divisions they have in the UFC are 115 and 135 for women.
Wow. Okay. Ronda Rousey is here, so Cyborg won't come down, and she calls you pussy and all these. I love, honestly, Ronda. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm one of them dudes. Neanderthal thinking men. I love to hear women go back and forth and call each other names. Do y'all do that in the ring?
You know what? I'm not that cool. Nick Diaz is that cool. Nick Diaz can be like, I don't know. Can we swear on here?
Go for it.
Yeah, Nick Diaz, when he's fighting people, he has his two arms up. He's like, come on, pussy motherfucker. Like, he talks to them the whole time to like get under their skin. I don't even have that part of my brain is shut off. Like, I don't even have words anymore.
Yeah.
I wish I could be that cool and relaxed, or I could talk shit to the person when I'm fighting, but. No, and it's always like you think of something cool to say afterward.
Yeah.
Like if I'm hitting some girl down there and I'm hitting her, I could be like, I could say, whisper something really cool into her ear.
Does this hurt, bitch? Does this hurt?
Remember me, or like something like that. No, I never think of it at the time. Always later, like, oh well. But no, I don't.
You don't. That's because I was reading in your book. It was one fight you were having. I don't know if it was Davis. I think it was Davis. And you said, you didn't even hear the crowd until after the fight, like, ended. Like you don't, like you were that focused. You don't hear what's going on around you, or is it?
I only take in the information that's useful. So if like the crowd is loud over something happening, I register it in thinking how is that going to affect what the judges are thinking. But other than that, no, I don't really hear it at all. But like afterward, it's like I just woke up from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
And you just look around, you're like, and you were there, and you. And I'll see someone in the stands like, did I go out with you in high school? Like, I see everybody, everyone afterward. But beforehand, I see nothing.
Did I go out with you in high school? This is what I want to do. You got this book. It's really interesting. You know, in the beginning, you talk about some of the reasons you fight, you know, for your mom, your father who passed away when you were at an early age, fans, so on and so forth. And you talk about your training regimen in this book, too, as well. I want to talk about your famous signature move. And I have DB here, who is an MMA enthusiast at the very least. And I was hoping maybe in slow motion you could demonstrate how that moves work, because even in your book, you say no matter how much people study you, you have a response for anything they attempt to do in order to prevent that move. So we're going to come back with Ronda Rousey. You want to talk with her directly, 888-742-3345. Ronda Rousey is here. The champion right here, Heather B.
The champ is
Look
here.
at her.
I know.
Look at her. She will whoop ass.
I saw it.
With a smile. If you ever was getting your ass beat, it would be Ronda. I wouldn't be that mad at Ronda whoop my ass. This book.
Gosh.
What made you decide to do a book? I mean, I really, reading through your book, it was interesting to me because I feel like you're giving up secrets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're giving up your secrets, your how you think before you go into a fight. Being in a hotel room with the heat turned up because you like to keep your body warm, and how much you rest, and you talk about your regimen, what you eat, all these different things. You don't feel like you're giving people, like your opponents, an insight to how you train?
It's fine. I don't worry about that. They're more than an insight away from beating me, believe me.
Okay.
And the better they are, the better it is for me. It's like a symbiotic ecosystem. Like, they have to be at a higher level for me to succeed. I need to grow them in order to chop them down. It's like farming. I got to grow my crop before I harvest them. So that's giving them some secrets. It's kind of like giving them some Miracle Grow.
I love her, like her analogies. It's like the Wizard of Oz and NTM and everybody. It's like a farmer. I gotta. This is great.
Ronda, how hard is it though for women in your sport? You know, like we had Serena Williams here, and she came in and she promoted. We watched her promote sneakers and the clothing line and things like that. And then we have WNBA players. I'm sorry, and they do their thing in terms of branding. For a female, and you know, in the MMA. What do you look at things like that? Like one day will you come out with like pots and pans, or you know, like what like on the off side, like we'll be surprised to go, wow, she has a whole hair care line, or she has this, or she has that. Are those opportunities available for women in your sport?
Yeah, it's just it's one of those things. It's a timing thing. Mm-hmm. I have so much on my plate right now. I mean, I cut like a week and a half ago. I didn't go to the Pacquiao Mayweather fight because I got diagnosed with pneumonia the day before. Because I was working so hard, I literally worked myself into pneumonia.
Right.
And I was just on the couch for a week. And sometimes it's just, you have to pick what things you can do at what time instead of trying to do everything at once. Mm-hmm. And so those are definitely things I'm looking forward to do later. But right now, it's not really the thing for right now. I'm trying to push shampoo.
Got you. No poo push.
I'm pushing the book, not shampoo. Shampoo's later.
Okay.
If the book does well, then people are like, you know, we should put something in her hair.
I need hair like hers.
Yeah. That's the book right here. Hey, just real quick, what did you think of I thought the Mayweather fight was masterful, where most people felt underwhelmed. What did you think?
Honestly, I was on so many different kinds of medication. They put like they give me like an antibiotic shot and like cough syrup and different things, pills to take, and so I honestly fell asleep like 4 times.
Damn, what does that say about the fight?
But no, I was on drugs, but like prescribed drugs. Okay, I was on pneumonia drugs, but still, what I saw, I thought it was really interesting, and you know. He's going to box people.
Yeah.
Why did they think it was suddenly going to be a slugfest because it's Manny Pacquiao? Mayweather's going to come out and be Mayweather. He's going to come out and do the same thing and have a really tight strategic plan. And it's unfortunate to hear about the whole shoulder thing afterward and the whole lawsuit. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't have a lawsuit. Have a rematch.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, right? The Manny Pacquiao shoulder injury.
Yeah.
He thought he won the fight.
He did. I thought I wanted to fight. I'm sorry. I thought I wanted to fight.
Yo, DP, like he really wanted to feel with how, like, go ahead, DB, explain to her.
I wanted to feel what it's like to get, beat down by Ronda Rousey. I mean, that would be a compliment, actually. You know what I mean? I love seeing you on the screen kicking ass too, in Expendables and Furious 7. So when the stunt coordinators are working with you and the other actor, whoever you're beating up at the time, do they look at you like, I don't even really need to coach you, or do they kind of like let you kind of do your own thing?
I think more with the actors, it's more like them telling them what to do, and with me, it's more like we're figuring out what would work.
Like how not to hurt the other actors?
No, it's more like brainstorming. Like, oh, this could be cool. What do you think? It's more of a back and forth, more of a collaboration than him giving me a learning. Something like that. So it's because there's a lot of like movie action stuff that I don't really know so much, and I'm literally learning a lot. But if the script calls for a technical MMA scene, then I'm an expert at that. So the two of us me and the coordinator have to come together and really find a way to make it all look cool. So yeah, Fast 7 was the first time I really got to be super involved in writing the fight scene. So it was really fun. It's a different skill for sure.
So, can you show me what it's like to get beat down? Armbar?
You want to get armbarred?
Come on.
I'm not got a jumpsuit and heels on? All right.
Yeah, but trust me, you with this guy, that won't be. So we're going to show this. Like, so can DB emulate a move, and you show us how you would catch it and go into the move? Like if he throws a punch or...
I could show you, okay, in judo, this is called... This is called a wakigatame in judo, and it's actually
what's it called?
a wakigatame.
Okay, a wakigatame. Yeah.
Wakigatame, and it's
wakigatame.
It's illegal in judo
It's illegal
because you don't give the person a chance to give up. You just break their arm.
Okay. All right, go for it, DB.
That's fine, yeah.
Sacrifice for the team.
So say you were to throw like a jab or something, right?
Wait, hold up, a good jab.
Like a good jab. Like a basic jab. Okay, so
Is that
if you take the arm and you pass it by you, and I'm just gonna throw all my body weight, everything this way through his elbow.
Oh, okay. So she
all
grabbed
my weight,
DB's arm.
Everything's gonna go through the elbow.
Okay.
So all my weight, everything goes.
She's standing behind him, and then put all her weight. And then
I'm sorry, honey. So there's
being a bitch.
the joint of your elbow. It only goes to 180 degrees. It's not really that strong past that, and so it doesn't really take that much pressure to dislocate somebody's elbow. Like I could do it with the index finger.
Okay, go back in it. Go back in it again. Go back in again. And
so he punches. You catch it, and you throw all your body weight.
Okay, stop right there, and then you just hold it right there.
No, you throw yourself to the ground, and their arm breaks on the way to the ground.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
We're not going to go that far.
All right.
That's why it's illegal.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Give her a round of applause for that. Scary
Damn, I want her to beat up DB.
Yeah, me too.
Damn, DB, what happened?
Yeah. Okay, man. I'm gonna take some calls. 888-742-3345. We got Rob from Ohio on the line.
What up, Rob?
Rob, say what's up to Ronda Rousey.
Hey, Ronda.
Hi.
Yeah, long-time fan. Kind of cool. Get on the phone. I got a really good question. So, at my gym, I'm really lucky. Holly Mangold trains at my gym. I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she competed at the Olympics in weightlifting.
Cool.
Well,
That means she don't know her.
And question, please.
85 plus kilos. You know, there's no competition in the United States, but she's motivated because on the international platform, women have arrived in that sport. So she's going after it. She's hitting Pan Am's hard. She's getting ready for 2016. You're kind of sitting up there waiting around. Like, you're waiting for women to arrive. Like, no one's done what you've done. So what's keeping you motivated?
What's keeping me motivated is that all of the opportunities and all these things that I have right now are completely dependent on me being the champion and not having been the champion. So when I came from the Olympics and I was bartending afterward, I wasn't getting any calls for Expendables 2 or Fast and Furious 5.
Yeah. She just stunned it on us, by the way. Okay. Okay.
But I'm saying, like, these things only come to me because of the fighting. And so every single fight, it's all on the line. I could stand to lose all of it at any moment. Mm-hmm. And so every single time that I get back out there, it's actually more in pressure and more on the line, and I'm more motivated than ever before. It's not something that that lessens over time.
Okay.
All right, Rhonda got me happy. She mentioned bartending. So you were drinking, you were just doing it to make money? Like, how did that all come about?
Well, at the time, after the Olympics, I was really miserable, and I spent so much of my life being so disciplined and building my body up and never doing, really, really holding myself back from kind of being a kid.
Got it.
And so I felt like this big thing that I was missing out on. You would see on TV and everyone's going clubbing, everyone's partying, everyone's dancing, everyone's drinking. I never got to do stuff like that. And so after the Olympics, I was just like, well, if I'm going to party all year, I might as well get paid for it.
Right.
So I'm going to be a bartender. And so I bartended. And the good thing is it actually helped me so much bartending for that 1 year because I was really kind of introverted. And being a bartender, people come to you at the best time of their day. They want to see you. They're happy. They came there because that's their free time, and you have something they want. And so they already want to talk to you, and you have the same conversation over and over. But you have to. People don't tip you because they like alcohol. They tip you because they like you. Yeah. So having the same conversation over and over, but still trying to put yourself over. Very much, it got me ready for doing media and stuff all the time and really not being so shy and things like that. And seeing everybody on the other side of the bar, I never wanted to be that girl after a while. I realized that being drunk is not sexy. Yeah. It took a while. It took like a good year, but after that year, I'm like, it's out of my system, not hot. I'm done. Sway. I'm moving on.
I beg to differ, Rhonda. I'm not going to get in no confrontation with you, but I think you drunk would look sexy to me. I'm just saying, I'll throw that out there.
Did a lot of guys try to hit on you? How was that like? Because usually that happens. I mean, cute bartender, no love, no matches, but as a bartender?
No, not like that. I had a bar in between. When I was cocktail waitressing, it wasn't so nice. Got my ass grabbed all night, but it wasn't like, hey, you got my ass, call me. Right. It was never like that, no.
Did you put them in an arm bar when they grabbed your ass? Like,
no, but once after work, the head bartender bet me I would be able to arm bar him or something like that. And so after we closed down, I arm barred one of my coworkers, but never a patron.
Wow, you giving those away for gifts?
At the time, in 2009, arm bar wasn't worth too much. Now it's like a couple $1 million for each one. But back then it was free. Yeah.
All right, we'll take one last question. JB is in D.C. Good morning, JB.
Good morning.
How you doing, sir? Is JB have the B?
What up, JB?
What up, though?
What up, though, baby?
All right, check this out, Rhonda. I'm a Scorpio, and I don't really want to ask too much about your personal life, but I do want to know this. Do you, A, date black men, and 2, do you wrestle before you make love in the bed?
He said A and 2.
A and 2.
Break it down for her, Rhonda.
Well, I don't wake up in the morning and hope to fall in love with his skin color, and so I'm open to anybody.
Oh.
But
yo, let's go to 2 now.
Would you wrestle in bed?
Would I? I mean, it's not like an everyday kind of thing. Sometimes you want to feel like a lady, but probably. I don't know.
That's funny as hell.
But they got to keep it playful. Because if somebody gets serious, I'm going to get serious, and then it's just going to end at wrestling. There's not going to be anything after that.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because I read about, I can't think of what photo shoot you did, and they say that they cropped it, your arms and parts of your body because you didn't want to be too revealing, because your mother said, be careful of pictures you take because one day you may have kids, you may have daughters. This is what was written. And they'll be able to look back at those. So you're conscious of that sort of thing.
Well, like my arms and things like that. I mean, her rule is if you want to show it in public, don't show it in a magazine.
Okay.
So if I'm going to go tanning at the beach, and you pull your swimsuit up your butt and then you take the top off, you lay face down. Girls do this all the time, right? Yeah. So you don't get more of a tan. Uh-huh. I'll show that much skin in a magazine. More than that, no.
No.
Because... yeah, my kids are going to be in 3rd grade, and whatever supercharged kind of the internet, they're probably just going to pull up a vagina on their palm.
Yeah.
With whatever technology they got. But hey, look, it's your mom's vagina. They can walk around.
Yeah, your mom's cookie.
I don't know what they're going to be having. Yeah, so
and they can make T-shirts of it and then sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could go far. And I was unfortunate that I was growing up in the MySpace era, and nobody thought about like pictures are forever. And so there's pictures that you would take as a joke with your friends and have a caption under it, and everyone thought, hey, that's funny, that's cool. But now out of context in Google, I'm like, that's not so cool anymore.
Right.
Yeah. And it's kind of, we were that first generation of internet is forever. Mm-hmm. And so that was kind of more of the lesson that my mom was trying to give me.
I like this. Ronda Rousey, man. He's just full cool, well-rounded person.
They're cool. Yeah, really cool.
Whip your ass and then give you some advice right
And
now.
then make you a drink.
And make you a drink. And then
Full service.
Yeah, man. Break your arm, whatever you need. Well, look, this is an interesting book. It was great reading through your book and finding out more about you. And I suggest that those out there who are fans pick up the book as well. My Fight, Your Fight. Ronda Rousey. You can find it online or everywhere.
Online, it's in bookstores, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, and yeah, I wrote it with my sister. My mom went over every single draft, so it's family approved. It's as accurate and chronological as we could all make it, and it's quite a ride for sure.
There it is, Ronda Rousey, y'all.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.